NBA 2K25 is one of the strangest 2Ks we've ever seen when it comes to shooting, and I know that's probably why you clicked on this video. You're shooting inconsistent, or you just want a jump shot for your build. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 5 different jump shots, basically 2 for each height threshold, so you can try each one out and decide which one you like better. It doesn't matter what your 3-point rating is. If you have above a 90, if it's in the 80s, if it's in the 70s, I got you with the jump shot in this video. All I ask is that if you do throw any of these jump shots on, or you just want to support me, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But alright, I don't want to waste a lot of time. Let's get right into the jump shots and how to shoot better on NBA 2K25. Alright, so before we get into the jump shots, there are some settings that is gonna make you just be way better than before that you should put on. So first things first, come over to options/quit, go down to controller settings and shot timing profile. I use high risk, high reward. If you are a really consistent shooter, you're super confident in your jump shot, or even just want to try this out, which I would recommend, put on high risk reward. As you can see what it says, jump shot timing considerably affects the shot outcome with a higher chance of making shots with great timing, but also a higher chance of miss with poor timing. So this does have the highest green window, but it's definitely less forgiving when you do mistime it. You cannot make whites on this setting at all. But you don't have to use this. If you want to, you can use normal risk reward. As you can see, it says right there, this is most similar to previous 2Ks. This is basically how we've always shot on 2K. This is what 2K has always had until they added this new setting. So I would recommend trying this, but it's not like you have to use it. You can use normal risk reward if you want. Do not even think about your shot timing visual cue on this menu unless you're doing like quick play. This does not affect your custom jump shots that I'm going to show you how to use. Then you want to come over to my player and hit animations. Then you want to come over to customize HUD, and there's 3 things you want to change on this. You want to go to the perfect release animation in SFX, put your visibility on all shots. I'm pretty sure it starts on off, so you want to put this on all shots. Then you want to come over to shot meter shots and put visibility for shots off. This just makes so you don't have a shot meter, and just like every single 2K since 2K20, having no shot meter slightly increases your green window and helps you shoot better. And then lastly, come down here to shot feedback, and you want to put your visibility on all shots. It starts you off on simple, and that's where you see that box right there where it says excellent, but this isn't what it said in previous 2Ks. You see on all shots, it gives you everything, the distance, the coverage, your timing. So you want this on all shots. So those are the settings. You really need to put those on because they will help you shoot better. But all right, now it's time for all the jump shots, and let's start off with 6'4" and below. So for the first jump shot I'm going to show you is right here. Dwayne Wade, Kyrie Irving, Oscar Robertson, 65-35 Oscar Robertson, and this is what I was talking about when it comes to the visual cue. As you can see, this is where it matters. It doesn't matter in your settings, but it matters right here. Whatever this is what's always going to be saved for your jump shot, no matter how you change it in your controller settings. If you guys played 2K20 and 2K21 and you guys remember jump shot 98, which was the best jump shot for shorter builds with high 3 points, that is what this jump shot reminds me of. Dwayne Wade had a very similar base to that, and I feel like it just reminds me so much of jump shot 98. And you can see the requirements. You need to be under 6'5", and you need to have at least an 83 3-pointer or an 83 midi, so it's not like you need an absurdly high 3-pointer for this jump shot. This is the jump shot that I use on my build, and I would recommend if you're 6'4" or below to use this jump shot. And this right here is what the jump shot looks like. I'll do this for every shot I show so you know what you're getting. This is what it looks like. I'm telling you, it reminds me so much of that 98 from 2K20. Let's get into the next one. The same upper releases and the same blending, but you're using Stephen Curry base. Now, there's a few things I want to say about this. Number one, I didn't mention this in the last one. Every single jump shot you use should have the release speed as fast as possible. And the reason I say that is because you can adjust how fast it is for you with the visual cue. If you want it to be slower, put it on release. If you want it to be as fast as possible, put it on jump. But release speed is just, you want it to be fastest so it gets out of your hands the quickest. You want the jump shot to be as quick as possible, and it doesn't really affect your timing as much because of the visual cue. But yeah, Stephen Curry base, Kyrie, Oscar Robertson, 65-35 Oscar. The reason why I like this jump shot is it is extremely fast. If you are running around screens and you want a super quick jump shot to get off, this is the jump shot for you. The one I just showed you, the Wade base, was more so, okay, you have time to shoot. It's still very fast, but you can take your time. This is insanely fast. I even think that having it on this push setting might be too quick. I don't know why they changed Steph Curry base this year. It is extremely fast. And then this is what this jump shot looks like in game. Like I already explained, it is super, super quick, which is why I prefer the Wade one. But if you need to get your jump shots off quick, this has a very clean look to it, and I recommend trying this jump shot out too. It's very, very good. Now the next jump shot I'm going to show you is right here for any build between 6'5" and 6'9". As you can see, you need an 81 plus 3-pointer for this jump shot, and that is Ben Shepherd base, Oscar Robertson, Charles Bassey, 62%, 38%, and once again, your visual cue is on push. I just think this is the best visual cue to use. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a guard or a spot up over 6'5". The shooting center that I play with uses this jump shot, and when I tell you guys, I've never seen anybody shoot as good as he did with this jump shot, and he isn't really known to be a great shooter. I promise you, try this jump shot out. It is absolutely amazing. Just like the last two, I'm going to show you guys what it actually looks like when you're shooting around in the court, so that you know and you can see like the visual cue of when to release it. But yeah, this jump shot is absolute cash for 6'5" to 6'9" with over an 81 3-pointer. Try this one out. And when you get in game, this is what the jump shot looks like. As you can see, it has a very clean base and a super, super high release, which I really like. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of prefer this jump shot and the next one I'm gonna show you than the 6'4" and below. I don't know why, it just feels cleaner. So yeah, try this jump shot out. Let me know what you think, and let's get into the next. And the next jump shot for spot ups or guards is right here. Very similar to the last one, except it's Jarrett Culver base. Now this is basically Tracy McGrady from last year. Everyone's fan favorite jump shot for 6'5" to 6'9". Tracy McGrady was super cash last year, and it's the same this year. As you can see, 57% Oscar, 43% Charles Bassey. Once again, you have your visual cue on push. And one thing I want to let you guys know is, let's say you want to be like, oh Quill, I only have a 77 3-pointer and this is 79. Do you have one for that? Well, you can mess with the blending. Like, look, if you want to put more Charles Bassey, it goes down to 77 the more you put it. See, 76. But I would assume most people have around a 79 3-pointer, which is why I think 57-43 is perfect for this. So Jarrett Culver, Oscar Robertson, Charles Bassey, 57-43, push visual cue. Let me show you guys what it looks like when you're actually shooting in the gym or on the court. And this jump shot, just because of the uppers, looks very similar to the last one, but the base is different. I'm not gonna lie, if you're a guard, I would recommend trying this one out first, and if you're a spot up, try out the other one, but both of them are really good. Super high releases, quick base. I actually prefer these jump shots in the 6'4" and below, but you can get them. So yeah, try this out. Let me know what you think. And the last jump shot I'm showing you guys in this video is for any player 6'10" or above. I know some people like making these tall builds and just sparking. So here it is. Dwayne Dedman, Charles Bassey, Chris Bosh, 65-35 with, once again, your visual cue on push. Now this jump shot base, actually for tall players, I don't know, it looks super, super cash. I would recommend trying this on. As you can see, you need at least a 77 3-pointer, and just like the last ones I showed you, if you mess with your blending, you can get it even lower or higher depending on what you want. So let me show you guys what it looks like when you shoot around. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I honestly thought this was gonna look weird because it's kind of hard to get good jump shots on taller builds, but look at this jump shot. Does this not just look clean? High release, really clean base that gives you a good jump. I don't know, I'm actually very surprised at how well this jump shot is. And I know not very many people have these super tall builds, but try this out if you do. It is absolute cash. As you can see, I'm greening like every shot, and this is my first time ever shooting with it. Yeah, what a great jump shot this is. I'm surprised that to build this tall, they give you such a clean base. So that wraps it up. I showed you guys 5 amazing jump shots in this video. I showed you guys the settings that you need to change to help you shoot as best as you can. But let's be honest, it's 2K25. The shooting is super inconsistent. I don't care how good you think you are, you're not shooting insanely consistent this year. That's just how the game was made. But that's it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and use some of these jump shots. If you do not hesitate to drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.